and that also meant that it had a huge impact on our relationship in like a really negative way, and it's something we've not ever actually like spoken about before
on camera. Yeah,
I just couldn't feel like that like attractiveness emotion that I should feel towards you, and it broke my heart, because I was like, what's wrong? Like,
yeah,
I know I still love you, but I just can't like feel these emotions, and it was so horrible. So I thought it was time to have a completely open and honest chat with you guys about one of the hardest times that I had in my entire life, and one of the things that I've not actually like openly spoken about 100% on social media, and I feel like there's not enough people speaking about how much the birth control pill can just completely ruin every single aspect of your life, and it also almost ruined mine and Harry's relationship. But yeah, there's basically a lot of stuff that I haven't told you guys that has happened, and I feel like it's well overdue. I want to be completely open, and I want to share my complete birth control story, why I came off birth control, all the general questions, and also sharing the things that I've kind of hidden away. Just a quick disclaimer, obviously this video is just based on my personal opinion, my experience with birth control. Birth control is amazing. It does work for millions and millions of women, and some people have really good experiences on birth control and different hormonal types of birth control. But for me personally, this is what I experienced, and also what I believe a lot of other girls out there have experienced as well. This is just me sharing my personal experience. I'm not a medical professional. Why did you come off birth control, and what were my worst side effects that I had from birth control? I first went on the birth control pill when I was 14, I think it was, and basically the doctors gave me the birth control pill to stop my side effects that I had when I first got my period. I used to feel really sick, and I passed out a couple of times as well, so their solution was to just give me the birth control pill, which means that I was on the pill for 8 years of my life, basically. For the first 4 years, I was fine, but the last 4 years literally ruined my life. Those of you that have followed us for a while, you guys would have seen my whole journey with psoriasis, and I believe that the birth control pill was the reason why I had that awful flare-up of psoriasis. As soon as I stopped taking the birth control pill, my psoriasis cleared, and it still has been clear for the last 6 months since I've been off the birth control pill. The person that I was on the pill is just like, I'm not that person. Like, that's not me. Like, it physically took over my body and controlled me as if it was like a demon inside my body. Like, it controlled me, and it made me the most angry, upset, anxious, depressed version of myself I've ever been. And like, I genuinely wouldn't want to move from getting out of bed. I was so angry to the point where like I would actually like scream for like no reason. Like, it would just, this anger would just come over me, and I literally have no idea like who it was. Like, it was not me. Harry's even said that the version I was on the birth control pill was not the version of me that he fell in love with, and that's just scary to think, because for him to actually say that how I was on the pill was not the girl that he fell in love with is just scary. Have I got my periods back again, and are they regular as I expected them to be? I'm gonna make my little morning smoothie while I talk to you girls about my period and everything related to that when it comes to birth control. Being on birth control for like 7 years, 8 years, my body basically didn't even know how to like ovulate every single month. So I was so scared that when I came off the pill, I wasn't gonna get my period back. Ow. Why can't I get frozen banana out of this? So I spent pretty much like 2 months solid researching the best products, the best like natural supplements and like herbs and everything to take to get my hormones to rebalance back to normal, in hope of me starting my period normally again. And I took a multitude of different vitamins and different supplements, one of them being Fem21, which I mix in with my morning smoothie every day. And obviously I'm gonna make my smoothie now and show you guys about this product and why this is literally the #1 product I took that basically helped me get my period back straight away. I can confirm I have had my period every single month for the last 6 months consistently, pretty much at about the same time every month as well. Obviously I take a few different vitamins, which I'll touch on later on in this video, but the main part of why I feel like I did get my period back straight away and consistently is genuinely from this Fem21 product. This product is basically 21 different herbs, superfoods and antioxidants antioxidants and probiotics all mixed into one powder. This mix of the 21 different ingredients are made specifically to balance and rebalance a woman's hormones, and to also reduce any symptoms of PMS that are just like too hard to deal with, like the bad acne or any like sort of skin issues. Taking Fem 21 every single day, I swear by, it's literally made me get my period back every single month consistently after taking birth control. And I think it has also been the reason why my skin stayed so clear and so healthy. Can't forget about the honey. So I thought I'd get Harry to make an appearance for this section of the video.
And they haven't put caramel in this.
Oh no.
Oh well, anyway, hi guys.
What impact did the birth control pill have on your relationship with Harry?
Oof.
That is...
Oof. Really bad.
No, it is really bad.
We broke up. We broke up for a month. No, we didn't. No.
Should we just title this whole video "We Broke Up"?
We broke up. Yeah. Let's take it back to 2015 and clickbait it.
Yeah.
That's what this channel's going to turn into.
Yeah. So, it's not the best, is it?
It's not the best.
I know you joke. We joke about it, but like,
yeah, no. Like I think, especially for a guy, like I didn't realize how much of an impact like a pill can have on a woman's body. Like it's actually crazy. Like when you think about this little pill controls your whole emotions, and it turns the girl into a whole different person.
Not for everyone, obviously everyone has different experiences with birth control, but for me personally, obviously I've already explained that it turned me into a completely different person.
Yeah, the pill can either turn you into an asshole, or you can just be an asshole.
Basically.
In your circumstance, you just are an asshole. No, I'm joking.
Basically, the pill ruined me and my emotions and everything in life for me.
Yeah.
And that also meant that it had a huge impact on our relationship, and in like a really negative way. And it's something we've not ever actually like spoken about before.
On camera, yeah.
On camera.
Yeah.
And like it's quite, I don't know, like it upsets me quite a lot because
it's like
it's upsetting to think back to that time, because
I feel like I lost you. Like I genuinely lost Rosie. Like she literally turned into a whole different person. And I know like we touched on this in our documentary that we made about Rosie's skin. If you guys haven't seen that, I'm gonna leave it linked somewhere up here. You guys can go and watch our documentary. I did talk about it like a little bit as to how I felt, but like I lost you completely. Like it genuinely completely changed Rosie from like the girl I met when I first met her to this angry, aggressive, sassy person. I was like, why? Like, why
not good. Like we were arguing quite a bit due to like me basically just causing issues out of absolutely nothing, and
it didn't make sense because we never been the argumentative type. Like we've never argued.
No, never.
Like never in a whole. And then randomly one day, like you just started getting agitated and stuff. And then it would just get worse and worse and worse.
Out of nowhere.
And then it would make me want to get angry, because I'd just be like, why are you getting so angry? Like,
yeah, and it just caused so many issues like between us. And obviously like we do bicker from time to time, like every single couple does, but this pill made me so angry to the point that it caused so many issues in our relationship where we like just didn't know what was going wrong. I think another big part of the pill and the effect that it had on our relationship was the fact that I literally had no sex drive.
Yeah.
And
it was difficult. Guys, like, it wasn't
awful.
No, you didn't have I wouldn't say that. You had 50% less.
And the part that upsets me the most, and like I hate even saying it because it sounds so bad, but like,
are you gonna cry?
No.
Are you gonna cry?
No. The thing that I find the weirdest, that I hate the most about the pill, is that it genuinely made me look at Harry and question if I was even attracted to him anymore.
Yeah.
And that's awful.
At one point,
awful. I didn't have emotion.
Yeah.
I was like, why can't I get attracted to you?
Yeah, it's really strange. And I know like people are going to watch this and be like, that's so unfair on me. Like, but it's not, it wasn't Rosie. And I know that because like now she's off of it.
I literally like,
do you know,
I'm in love with you more than I ever was.
You're the same
before.
person when I met you. It just changes you so much, and in every single way. But like, it's so understandable. I had a friend ages ago. He's so clever, and like he told me how
he's a nutritionist, isn't he?
He's a nutritionist, and he told me that he never dates girls on the pill. And I was like, bro, like why you can't be? There's being picky, and then there's being picky. And he was like, no, I never date girls on the pill. And I was like, well, I was really intrigued. At the time I was really young and I didn't understand what he was on about. Now I get it. But no, I'm not saying like I get it as if like I didn't want to date, but like, I understand what he meant by like how it can change you. and it's just like physically changes your whole chemical balance
in
your brain, in your whole body, and like it turns you into just someone that's like, it's like when you drink coffee you get more energized.
But
that makes you just the worst person it can be.
Yeah, it got to a point where I even had to question myself, because I couldn't, it's not that I couldn't feel love, I just couldn't feel like that, like attractiveness, emotion that I should feel towards you, and it just it broke my heart, because I was like, what's wrong? Like, I know I still love you, but I just can't like feel these emotions, and it was so horrible.
Guys, we have it easy, like we genuinely do, like we don't have to go through anything girls have to go through. I sound like such a pick-me boy right now. No, but genuinely, like, we have nothing to complain about. Like, we don't get hormones as well. I mean, do we have hormones? Do we have hormones? We do.
Like testosterone.
Oh yeah, okay. We have different types of hormones.
Yeah.
And we don't have to give birth. We don't have to go through periods.
We have it easy.
We have it easy. So like, for you to have all of that plus the pill, I get it. Going back to when we first met, I don't realise how good that was until we went through that stage.
Yeah.
It's like, you know when people say you don't know what the good is until you've been through the bad? And it's like, now we've gone through a bit of a bad stage, and it was pretty bad. Like now we're the best we could be, and we'll never go through that again.
Yeah.
I hope so.
No, well, I'm not taking the birth control pill anymore. Right, do you want to go get your bike now?
Let's go get my bike. No, we actually are getting me a bike. Let's go pick it up.
Slow down.
What do you think?
You've got a bike?
Yeah.
So random. You literally wanted to drive all the way here to buy a bike.
We drove 2 hours to get a bike.
Yeah, and we're moving to Australia in like 9 months.
Yeah, I'm gonna bike to Australia.
What's the point?
Yeah, I'm gonna bike.
What am I currently doing to balance my hormones at the moment? This is something that I literally get asked a million times a day on Instagram, every single day. You guys want to know the supplements that I take to balance my hormones once I came off the birth control pill, and what I'm doing now to like continue balancing them. So obviously my number one thing, and you can tell because I literally have like a lifetime supply of it, is Fem21. That's my number one thing that I recommend to literally anybody who is planning on coming off the birth control pill or is actually like suffering with any sort of hormonal imbalances. Other than that, I have got a few other things that I take as well, which have actually been recommended to me by the lovely lady called Mia, who's actually the creator and the founder of Fem21. She actually created this product to help women rebalance their hormones. So she's also recommended me to take a load of other natural different supplements to help me rebalance my hormones as well. The advice is coming from an expert. She knows what she's talking about. These are everything else that I'm currently taking as well. So I take a vitamin B complex, vitamin C, organic turmeric. This one's more tailored to me personally because of my psoriasis and my inflammation. Vitamin D, fish oil, magnesium, zinc, and the last thing I've been taking recently, literally over the last couple of days, is this product called DIM, like DIM, and it's basically to help the breakdown of my overproduction of estrogen. Obviously all these products and the Fem21 I'm gonna link below, just so you guys have like a little list of the things that I've taken, but obviously once again, I'm not a medical professional. Please don't look at what I'm taking and just start taking it like that, because every single person is different, and I do recommend speaking to a professional like a naturopath or someone like Mia for that advice for what your body needs, if you know what I mean. I'm back in the bathroom doing some skincare because, as I just mentioned, my skin has never been this bad before, as in on my face. Like, I've never actually experienced any sort of hormonal acne before, and like I've just taken my makeup off, and to be fair, I'm not sure if you can see it too much in this lighting, but I've just been getting quite a few like random breakouts that I just know shouldn't be there, you know. So taking extra care of my skin, doing a face mask, and I'm gonna answer the very last question that you guys have always been asking me every single day. Did you come off birth control hoping to get pregnant, and what kind of contraception are you using now? So I guess the quick answer to this is, when I think long term, yes, I did come off birth control hoping to get pregnant, because I know that once you've been on birth control for a number of years like what I have, your body needs at least 6 months to a year to like get back to its normal like hormones. hormones and just to be ready almost to be pregnant. So yeah, in a way I did come off the birth control pill because I wanted to give my body that time. I wanted to have my hormones work naturally for me rather than being controlled by a pill, and I wanted to just be in the best possible way and the best, like, healthiest way that my hormones could be in preparation for us to one day have a baby. Oh my god, this face mask is a little bit too runny. I made it a bit too runny. I should have made it a bit thicker. So yeah, I'm staying clear and completely as far away from any hormonal birth control pretty much forever now. I just know that that's not good for my body after what I went through physically, mentally, and with mine and Harry's relationship. It is just not worth it. I do not want to go through that ever again, and I do not wish that upon anyone. But I'm gonna go have a hair wash and wash my face mask off in a minute and have a little self-care evening. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I'll see you in our next video. Peace.